Okay, it's time to decal. I'm starting my decaling process. Um, I stole some decals that I have. These are from Airfix's P38 Lightning. These are those thick, crappy, glossy kind, but I thought I could get away with it. And then I searched another one. Here's another Airfix P38. It's the exact same one, but these are nicer and older before they went to those rotten glossy kinds. I thought I could get away with it if I prepared the decals properly and used solvents, good enough. Um, yeah, I was wrong. They're really, really filmy. You can even just see that. Ugh. I really hope the solvent kicks in. Um, if not, I'll have to go to something stronger. But yeah, they look terrible. So I coated this in Future. The entire thing has got a nice gloss coat on it. I don't know how well it shows up shiny, but it is pretty shiny. And what I'm going to do next is, there we go. After I'm done decaling it and letting the decals dry, I'm going to coat it in Future, and then coat it in Future again, give it 2 coats of it, and then flat clear. And I just found a spider web. I don't know if there's a spider hanging out of my lamp. That'd be kind of cool. Let's get this on. I'm going to put on some microset. And these stars go in the middle of the stripes. Oop. There we go. Stay down there. They're a little transparent in the white part here. Now, these decals are nice. They're reacting quickly to my solvent, so it's just awesome. These thick glossy ones. I don't get it. What was Airfix thinking? Like, what are companies thinking when they put out bad decals and they just keep putting them out? Okay. There. Okay. I was just double checking how far back these go, and they actually go all the way to the white. So basically, just like that. That looks pretty smashing. It's like you're buying the kit, and the kit's like, oh, this kit's okay. This kit's pretty good. It might have a couple issues, but then when you get to the decals, and the decals are just crap, and they keep producing them like that for 3 or 4 years, you're just like, guys, you know that your decals suck. Tamiya's doing that right now. Their decals are very thick and they don't conform well, and some mothers have been complaining that they silver up. That's what I'm really worried about with these ones, is that they will silver on the tail. I can already see it silvering there, and I don't know what to do because I stabbed little holes in it, and it should be okay, but should be doesn't necessarily mean it will. I've had instances where I've been decaling and they've silvered a little bit, slightly. Not as bad as these ones here, but they've silvered, and I just thought, I'll put future on because they're the only ones I've got. So I put the future on, and it goes away. That does happen sometimes. But with these ones, I'm a little more weary, and they have a lot of film around them. A lot of film. That kind of bugs me. I'm gonna stab holes in the film. Might as well do a couple in the decal itself. There is one more way I can do these decals. There's one more way I can do them. I have to research it real quick. Oh. That didn't take very long to find. Fine Scale Modeler, February 2014. Here it is. Okay, one more page. Okay. Many of the markings need to be on the model before the green is applied. Batamia paint's flat finish prevents decals from adhering. To speed the process, instead of spraying the entire model with clear gloss and waiting for it to dry, I selectively applied Pledge Future Floor Polish during decal application. First, I brushed a little Future on the decal spot. Okay. After soaking the decal in water, I floated it onto the still wet Future and worked it into position with a brush. I brushed more Future over the marking. You can remove excess with a cotton swab. The result is a decal sealed in clear acrylic. There's no chance of the silvering that occurs when air gets between the decal and the model surface. I think, and I don't like to try new things on camera, because I'm decaling, I think I'm gonna go for it. Because it sounds good to me. And it'll probably work. I've had very few failures with the stuff I read in fine scale. They're usually pretty darn good about what they advertise in their magazines. Just a little bit more water on them. And they usually keep it pretty simple too. Whoops. This might be the way how to work with these thick glossy decals from Airfix. Okay, that goes there. And these ones here, I'm not worried about silvering. If they do silver a little bit, these are the ones that when I put another coat of Future on, they will um, react to it properly, and that will go away. Plus, I also punched little holes in it as well. And there. Look at that. I love it. I love it. Okay, and I'm going to soak these ones right now because they do take a little bit longer to lose their adhesion. So I don't need these bottles anymore. Put those over there for now. I don't need my decal brush. I always keep this cap on it just so I don't accidentally grab it and use it for painting, because it's a brush that's only for solvents, and this one is only for Future. So cotton swab. I need this. I need this. I don't need these paints; they're in the way. And Future. I forgot which side the star should go on. It should go on the left side. Let's just double check. Yeah. Kinda. Yeah, kinda in the middle of the aileron. Okay. So they go about here, kind of closer towards the center. The last step is I'm just gonna do a pin wash. I'm probably just gonna use a marker though. I've got these Prismacolors 005. It's like a Gundam marker but smaller. Apparently, it's just a bit smaller. And so I'll just draw that in on all the lines, and that'll do it. I did that on the Hurricane, and it worked out pretty good. So let's pull these out. Yeah, look at all that film. That's disgusting. It's on the entire. It's on the entire thing. The whole paper is just excess film. Okay, so. Come on, I can't get the cap off. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. I hope this works. If not, I don't know what to do. I really don't. But this is better than it silvering up. So, let me just read this over again. Put this here. Paint on the Future. Where it's supposed to go. Okay, it's supposed to go here. There's quite a bit on there. Okay, and now put the decal on. Terrible, terrible decals. I'm so happy that Airfix is using Cartograph now. Okay, just gonna. I'm trying to get it off. It's like breaking off now. Oh, okay. So let's press this down a little bit. Okay. And it's not in the right spot. That's great. See if I can do anything about it. Oh, yep. Okay, come on. Good. Now, brush a dab on top. More excess film on there. Come on. There. Well, that wasn't a nightmare and a half, but it looks like it's on. And hopefully that future, sometimes future dry is a little foggy when you're layering it on top of itself. And I've kind of only ever had one instance where it didn't fix itself after, especially after a clear coat, like when I use Tamiya Flat Clear. That should be basically all gone, but looks good. I don't know. Okay, let's try this again. One thing is for sure, I think I'm gonna throw away that. I think I'm gonna throw away those decals when I finish up here. And a little bit more water on it. Screw it, just lift it up. Okay. Yeah, they're about the same pace apart. Forward a little. Okay. Oh, this time it worked way better. Wow. Way, way, way better. And too much. That's great. The film is basically when you put it on. There's a film around, the decal here, but then there's like another layer of film that is the entire decal sheet, and that's coming off. But the more and more I move the decal around and I paint it here with the brush, that film is like coming off, and I'm like ripping it around the model. But anyways, this looks much, much better than the other one, than the one on the top. Okay. Oh shoot, touching everything. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, I just hope this works. It looks okay, but you can see, I'm trying to get that in the camera. You can see the filminess kind of there. And, oh man. What were they thinking? Messing with our heads like that. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna let these decals dry, coat the entire model again twice with Future, and I hope this works. Oh, I really, really hope it works. Um, next video, I'll be making the display stand, and that's about it. If you want those instructions again, it's Fine Scale Modeler, February 2014 issue. It's got a 0 on the cover. It's a good issue on how to build that 0 too. But yeah, that's about it. And once the clear coat is on there, hopefully, because it does happen with me sometimes, I've had it happen, all those marks will just disappear, and I won't have to look at them again. And the ones on the tail, I put the micro Sol, the red bottle, I put that on there. Silvering's kind of gone away. I think I'm going to add a bit more on there just to kick it into place a bit. But yeah, these glossy decals from Airfix are just like, really, what were you guys thinking? They don't work, but you kept printing them anyways. I'm glad, really glad you guys switched over to Cartograph. When I see the gray boxes of kits, I don't even care what model it is, I skip it. I don't care if it's one that's been on my wish list for 10 years. I will just toss it aside because I can't handle them. they're so frustrating. I will buy them if I have another set of decals in mind. I should mention that. So that's it for now. But I'm just crossing my fingers that this works. It's making me kind of nervous. Anyways, take care, guys. I'll see you next time.